Thank you. Muhammad Ridho, time is yours. Let's
Assalamualaikum
start.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Muhammad Rutal Jufri. Uh, di sini saya akan
In
mempresentasikan
English,
tugas.
please. In English, please. I'm going to tell you about
I'm going to tell you about uh,
topic.
topik
Yes. Continue, please. Slide 2.
report speech with modal verb definition. Reported speech, indirect speech, is an expression of relaying the information conveyed by the research person to other people at different time without changing the implied information. Meanwhile, direct speech, the original direct sentence spoken by the source, use question marks. One question report speech in the use to report convey back words that have been conveyed by other people. Modal verb, auxiliary verbs that help use express specific ideas. ideas. Modal verb plus infit from the main verb. Change in report speech will prediction about the future world can possibility called my uncertain possibility make most obligation coming from the person who is speaking had to have to obligation coming from external factors had to explain. I will be three basic. He said that he would be three basic. You have to pay in cash. She said that you had to pay in cash. There are some modal verbs that do not count in repeat speech. The reason being that they are already in the in-drain parts from would, cold, make, salt, ought to. Recommendation, adis, ad, advice, suggestion. E- Examples, you should hurry. He said that you should hurry. She might be late. I said that she might be late. Perfect modal. Never change their from in report speech. Perfect modal verb plus have been. Mohon maaf, Miss. Ini pertanyaan langsung dijawab oleh teman-teman atau jawab saya sendiri, Miss?
Jawab teman-teman dong.
Number one, Siti Fatima said, I have not finished my research proposal yet. Number two, Aminah said to Aisyah, Syah, I will go to your house after I finish my work.
Answer the questions. Okay, students, please answer your friends' questions. Okay, if no answers, then we can move to the next presenter. Thank you, Rido.
Yes, sir.
The next is Kuncoro Adi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ini langsung, Miss? Apa bagaimana?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Kunjoro Dinugroho. I am here for my verbal presentation. Topic 10. Both either neither. Number 1. Both and. Used to connect two coordinated element in a sentence. How to use 1. Put and be put in front of the same person. 2. Subject with both and is considered plural. Formula subject plus verb plus both and both plus subject plus and plus subject. Number 2. Either or. Example. I like Indonesian food. I like Italian food. I like both Indonesian and Italian food. Example 2. Eric lover music. John loves music. Both Eric and John love music. Number 2. Either or. 1. Used to express alternative or choice between two. 2. Referring to a choice between two possibilities. How to use. Either or placed in the same position. The verb after either or following the subject. Formula either plus subject plus or. Subject plus verb plus either or. Subject plus either plus verb plus or plus verb. Example. The students are late. The teacher is late. Either the student or late. He has seen the movie. I have seen the movie. Either he or seen the movie. 3. Neither nor. Neither nor. Used to make negative sentence to connect items. How to use? Neither nor is put in front of the same position. The verb after neither nor follows the nurse's subject and is always in the positive form. Formula neither plus nor plus verb. Subject plus verb plus neither plus nor. Subject plus neither plus nor. Example. Number 1. John cannot swim. Susan cannot swim. Neither John nor Susan can swim. Number 2. The car didn't hit the man. The car didn't hit the tree. The car hit neither the man nor the tree. Question. Number 1. The blue dress, the white one is suitable for me on my birthday party. Number 2. Teddy, Ronald come to my house and they brought my favorite cake.
Don't you want to answer the questions?
Okay, thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Next presenter, please. Nandita.
Yes, Miss. Hello, my name is Nandita Arifandani, studying it number 200102040 Nursing Study Program. Here I will present a verbal evaluation of topic 5. Next. Conditional type 2. Definition. Conditional sentence type 2 is a presupposition sentence that is not possible in the present, or the possibility if difficult to happen in the future. As conditional sentence type order. Conditional sentence type 2 also consists of conditional sentence if clause and also main clause. This means that here there must be conditional and later there will be consequence or result from this condition. Function conditional type 2. This is used to express a conditional sentence that is likely to be fulfilled will be difficult. Example: if we live in Rome, Francesco will visit us. If we live in Rome, Francesco will visit us. If mean is thus the reality is that we don't live in Rome. So that can be happening today. Formula. To compose a conditional sentence type 2, you can use the following formula. If plus simple past tense plus past future tense, or it can be reversed to be like this. Past future tense plus if plus simple past tense. The formula above can be broken down again. Then the formula will be as follows. If plus C plus verb 2 plus C plus verb verb 1 bar infinitive, or C plus verb 1 bar infinitive plus if plus C plus verb 2. Here are some example of conditional type 2. Number 1, if a knew where she lives, I would go and see her. Number 2, if if a if a were a bird, I would fly to your home now. Number 3, if you were me, you would feel crazy with this schedule. Number 4, you will be happy if you accept it in the company. Number 5, that will be her if they had much money. Okay guys, to manner my question. Now, clear. Answer to question below. Number 1, what do you know about conditional sentence type 2? Number 2, make a sentence conditional sentence type 2. Okay guys, to answer my question.
Permission to answer question from Nandita. Number 1. What do you know about conditional tense type 1? Answer. Conditional tenses type 2 is a presupposition tenses that is not possible in the present or the possibility is difficult to happen in the future. Thank you.
I will answer number 2. Make a sentence conditional sentence type 2. Answer, he would be here if they had much money.
Okay, that is all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Introduces my name Nanda Kusuma from Diplomatry Nursing, and today on this occasion I will present the topic 6 of reported speech 1. Let's start. Next. Reported speech, simple present and past simple. Definition. Reported speech is the change of a direct sentence or direct speech into an indirect sentence or indirect speech. Reported speech itself is usually used to reiterate what other people have said. Word or direct speech that are converted into reported speech can be in the form of statement or statements, order or invitation, or imperative, or question yes or no question, as well as question regarding an information. Next. B. Function. Reported speech is used to give someone a telephone message, tell someone new that we heard from someone else, or report something that happened earlier. We use a reporting verb such as say, tell, ask, explain, and other. Next. C. The form or pattern. Direct speech, simple present, subject, following verb 1 plus S or ES. Subject plus don't or doesn't plus verb 1. Subject plus be, is or am or are plus not. Reported speech, simple past. Subject plus verb 2. Subject plus didn't plus verb 1. Subject plus be, was or were plus not. Next. For example, number 1, always wake up at 5 p.m. She said that she always wake up at 5 p.m. Number 2, I don't like to eat banana and apple, he said. Before atasnya, sebelumnya ini. For example, number 1, always wake up at 5 p.m. She said that she always wake up at 5 p.m. Number 2, I don't like to eat banana and apple, he said. He said that he did not like to eat banana and apple. Number 3, he said, I will go to Bali on Sunday. The answer, he said that he would go to Bali on Sunday. Number 4, we saw your boyfriend yesterday. They said. The answer, they thought that they had seen my boyfriend the day before. Number 5, my doctor is listening to the radio, mother says. The answer, mother said her doctor was listening to the radio. Next. Now, I would like to ask you some questions to test your understanding of reported speech 1. If you can't answer the question, please answer it. Question number 1, Jessica said, I want to buy a new makeup kit. Number 2, I went to the new department store yesterday, she said. Yes, who would like to answer?
Permission to answer question from Nanda. Number 1. Jessica said, I want to buy a new makeup kit. Answer. Jessica said that she wanted to buy a new makeup kit.
I will answer. I will answer question number 2. Number 2, I went to the new department store yesterday. She said. Answer. She said that she had gone to the new department store the day before. Thank you.
Good job. Okay. Well, I guess this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention and see you next time. Goodbye.
Thank you, Nanda.
You're welcome, Miss.
Nunung.
Yes, Miss. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce me Nunung Salehatun. Here I will present the results of my draft assignment athlete conditional stance type 1. Lanjut slide. Draft assignment topic 4 conditional stance type 1. I. Definition. Conditional stances type 1 are often called phrase. Conditional is the conditional stance that you use when the result of the pronounced requirements have the possibility to realize in the future because of realized conditions to be fulfilled. B. Constituents. Type 1 condition refers to a condition that may occur and its possible outcome. These stances are based on facts and are used to make statements about the real world and certain situations. We often use stances like this to give warnings in type 1 conditional stances. The theme is present of future and the situation is real. If plus subject plus verbal as or verb infinitive subject plus will plus verb 1 future tense or subject will plus verb 1 future tense if plus subject plus verbal is or verb infinitive. Not for all subject pronouns always use the word will even though the subject pronoun is I and we. Next. C. Example. If I come early to school, I will tell you. B. If they bully me, I will report them to police. Type 1 conditional. C. Said. In type 1 conditional tense, the tenses in the if clause is the simple present and the tense in the main clause is the simple verb. If clause condition, main clause, result, or effect. If plus simple present, simple future. If this happens, that thing will happen. Next. Questions. Number 1. If Lucky come to see me, I will deliver your message get to her. I delivering, B deliver, she send, D very good. Number 2. If your brother skip classes, I will tell you. I will, B word, she will, D will send. Who want to answer that question?
I will answer question number 1. If Lucky come to see me, I will blah 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 your messenger to her. Delivering, B deliver, C send, D very good. Answer B deliver. Thank you.
I will answer question number 2. If your brother skips classes, I will tell you. The answer C will. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I have 3 wrong words in my presentation. I apologize, Profus. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Slide yang tadi, questions please. Slide sebelum, thank you. Yeah, okay. Number 1, the answer is I will deliver, B. Number 2, there is no answer. Nggak ada jawabannya itu. Di situ udah kalimatnya sudah lengkap. Jadi nggak perlu jawaban, mungkin titik-titiknya I titik-titik tell you. Nah, itu baru jawabannya will. I will tell you. Oke, gitu ya Nunu?
Yes, me.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Next presenter, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I'm Nuri Wulandari from the 3 Nursing Study Program. Here I will do a verbal evaluation with topic 3. Passive voice present perfect. In the passive voice of present perfect tense, we talk about what has been, complete or finished. Who has finished? It is not important in the passive voice of present perfect tense. Subject plus has or have plus been plus past participle. Present perfect tense. Active to passive voice. Active voice. She has cooked the food. Passive voice. The food has been cooked by her. The first sentence, which is in the active voice, focus on the door of the action, subject, she, but the second sentence, which is in the passive voice, focus on the receiver of the action, object, the food. Active voice, subject plus has or have plus past participle, verb 3 plus object. Example, most people have tried alcohol. Nobody has done this before. Have you called him yet? Passive voice. Object plus has or have plus been plus past participle verb 3 plus by plus subject. Example, alcohol has been tried by most people. This has never been done before by any team. Has been called yet? Passive voice modal. We use modal verb like can, called, and sold to talk about things such as ability, possibility, permission, or obligation. And we use the passive voice to focus on the object of an action rather than the door of the action. Subject plus modal plus be plus past participle. Let's take a look at this table to see how we use different modal verb for different situations. Usage ability modal verb can call past ability. Example, she can hold her breath for 2 minutes. Use possibility modal verb might, can, could. Example, they might be late. Use permission modal verb can, could, more polite, may, most polite. Example, could my son use your bathroom? Use obligation modal verb must, have to, need to. Example, they need to check in by 7. Use no obligation modal verb don't have to, don't need to. Example, you don't have to take your days off. You save advice modal verb sold out to. Example, you should try only dating. More people pass habits and adverb of frequency. Example, they would sometimes take the train. You say preference modal verb would rather. Example, she would rather walk. Modal passive voice. Modals is the active voice. They can do it. Modal is in the passive voice. I can be John. Modal is the active voice. You called sell your car. Modal in the passive voice. You car called be sold. Modal in the active voice. He might fix the refrigerator. Modal is the passive voice. The refrigerator might be fixed. Modal in the active voice. They may make a donation. Modal in the passive voice. A donation might be made. Question number 1. She has played volleyball. An answer, volleyball has been played by her. Question number 2. You have to find your passport. An answer, have to be found by her. Okay, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Back to the previous slide. Slide 7, please. Number 2, you have to find your passport. Your passportnya kemana? Kok hilang? Your passport has to be found by you. Ya, bukan have to be found by her. Find-nya berubah jadi verb 3. Okay, Nuri?
Okay, Miss.
Can you repeat once again? Can you repeat the answer? Ada yang bisa memberikan jawaban yang benar yang tadi sudah saya jawab? Please raise your hand. No one? Ya sudahlah. Oke, next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Pamela. Verbal evaluation to present simple and past simple. English has two voice and passive. The active voice is used to be the subject of the scene, does the action. The example I is the subject and B is the object. For the example, my mom sings that song. Next. Subject plus verb plus object. The passive voice is used when we focus on the object of the scenes, subject. For example, that song when it is important to know what does the action we use by the noun that follows by is called the agent. My mom was the subject in the active sense, but it becomes the agent in the passive sense. Some unknown or unimportant to the meaning of the sense we do not use be. We from the passive with be plus past participle in the present simple. The passive is I'm or is or are plus 3. Remember number one, the past participle always stay the same. Only the form of be changes. Number two, the subject and verb must always agree in number. Formula for example, I active since the teacher helped the new student. B passive sense the new student is use eyes because the new student are helped by the student. Why you are because the subject is plural subject. Next. Use the past to express an action that happened once or repeat describe an event in the past make one to emphasize different aspect of the some situation depending on the what your consider to be more plus was or were plus verb 3. Was I or she or he for it and where. You and for example, number one, positive is present car was stolen by the thief last night. Number two, negative is plus was or were plus not stolen by the thief last night. Number three, question was or were plus subject plus verb three plus was his present car stolen by the thief last night. Next question number one. I, the room is cleaned by some day every day. B, the room is cleaned by some day every day. C, the room is cleaned by somebody every day. Number two, the kid has broken the window. I, the window has been broken by the kid. B, the kid. C, the window is being broken by the kid. D, the window is broken by the kid. Can only one answer the question above?
I will answer question number one. Somebody cleans the room every day. Passive voice is B. The room is cleaned by somebody every day. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I will Nuri. Nuri will answer question number 2. The kid has broken the window. And answer A. The window has been broken by the kid. Thank you.
Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Okay, thank you. Next presenter, please. Next presenter. Finished?
Belum, Miss.
Putra.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putra Bukit Ramadan. I'm going to tell you about reported speech 1 as expressing contrast, although in spite of and despite 1 although is the meaning even though. Although is also used in subordinate clauses and expresses an action in the main clause. Formula: I'll talk plus subject plus verb plus complement. Example: 1. I'll talk I know him, so will I never talk to. 2. They come to my house, I'll talk now is raining. Two, in spite of, similar to despite. In spite means even though or even though, but can be used interchangeably and can be used as prepositions or prepositions. Formula: in spite of plus nouns p res. Example: 1. In spite of cold weather, he still come to her house. 2. In spite of cold weather, I still take a bath. Number 3. Despite. Despite of is one type or one group with the inspiration of so that but can be exchanged in using it. Despite of also has the meaning even though or even though, and Juva is included in a preposition or preposition. The formula despite of in English sentence is formula despite plus noun or non pires. Example: 1. Despite the rain, I will come to your party tonight.
Bad connection ya.
Ya Miss Putra Bukit keluar.
Oke. Jangan di close dulu, di minimize dulu, ganti yang lain dulu. Masih ada waktu 6 menit, silahkan. Ya.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Rizky Arfala. I will tell you about topic 10, both, either, and neither. use both. The means if both or two object. Both can also be used pronoun to refer to the two things mentioned earlier. Example, Rafi. Do you want to the black shirt or the red one, Raymond? I will buy both the blue shirt and the red shirt. Same both shirt. Formula both plus adjective plus an adjective. Both plus noun and noun. Example, she speak English. She speak Arabic. He speak both English and Arabic. Use of either. The either is used indicate one of two things being discussed. Formula either plus subject or. Subject plus verb plus either or. Subject plus either plus verb or verb. Example, the student is are late. The teacher is late. The either the student or late. Two, he has seen a movie. I have seen the movie. The either he or seen the movie. Use neither. Neither means neither one nor the other. The neither is the negative tension and is usually a common point by affirmative singular verb. Formula neither plus nor plus verb. Subject plus verb plus neither plus nor. Subject plus neither plus nor. Example, John cannot sing. Susan cannot singing. Neither John or Susan can singing. Number two, the car didn't hit the mine. The car didn't hit the tree. The car hit neither the mine and nor the tree. Problem example. I can recall where we will spend our holiday. I think blah 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 Bali or Lombok. Number two, the little kitten are cute. I like them.
My name is Kristanti. I will number one. I can. This is where we will spend our holiday. I think either Bali or Lombok.
Number two, the little kittens are cut. I like them. B. Both.
Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Okay, correct answers either or and both. Next, Putra. Just continue. Yes, okay.
Number 3, despite. Despite of is one type or one group with the inspiration of so that both can be exchanged in using it. Despite of also has the meaning even though and Juva is included in a preposition or preposition. The formula despite of in English sentences is formula despite plus noun or noun pires. Example 1. Despite the rain, I will come to your party tonight. 2. Despite this is hot, I still drink it.
Question. 1. I will be released about me. 2. Blah blah blah. All our careful plans. A lot of things went wrong.
Answer the questions, please. Okay, Putra. Please tell us the answers.
Maaf, Miss, baru masuk lagi. Tadi pertanyaannya sudah dijawab apa belum ya, Miss?
Belum.
Izin
Mau
menjawab ya,
dijawab?
Miss?
Ya, silakan.
I'm Nuri. I will answer number 1. I will be there for you. And answer a thought you never realized about me. And answer number 2, in spite of all our careful plans, a lot of things went wrong.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Nuri.
You're welcome, Miss.
Yeah.
Thank you for attention.
Okay, thank you. Next, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is
Waalaikumsalam.
Kristanti Dwi Utami. Here I will present about the allow and the first two. And definition, the allow and the success. The allow to you have permission to do something or where the supposed to is a place except when someone asserts an expectation. The ask of the allowed and the allowed want to have permission to something. The supposed one to expect something to happen. Two, to expect an attitude or action from someone. Three, in the last from which us actually assert in a situation where we feel that someone is not what we expect. The, the form of tenses to be allowed. One, present simple. Am, or, is, or, are.
plus allowed to. Past simple was or were plus allowed to. 3. Future simple will be plus allowed. The form of verbal is for one subject, one to be, is or are, plus superset to plus verb plus object. 2. Subject plus to be, is or are, plus superset to verb 1 plus object. 3. Subject plus to be, was or were, plus subset to plus verb 1 plus object. B. The form of nominal is plus 1. Subject plus to be, is or are, plus suppose to plus be adjective or noun. 2. Subject plus to be, is or are, plus subset to be, to plus be, plus adjective or noun. 3. Subject plus to be, was or were, plus subset to plus be, adjective or noun. A. Be allowed example. 1. Simple person. I am allowed to stay out late on the weekends. 2. Are you allowed to go to the cinema tonight? 2. Past simple. So Tata was allowed to stay in home. Hannah. They were allowed to earn grievances. 3. Factor simple. My mom will allow my sister to learn the language. My father will allow I go Yogyakarta. Be suppose example verbal. To expect something to happen. I've been waiting for 2 minutes in front of the office. The office is supposed to open at 9 o'clock. The fireworks show is supposed to begin at 10 to 9. To express an attitude or action from someone. I am supposed to attend a meeting with my friends. The one to me at the of around 11. We are supposed to brush our teeth before we go to bed. 3. In the last room, which is usually as in a situation where we feel that someone is not what we expect. When you were supposed to submit your task last week, it's too late to. Tata was supposed to ask permission before he left the classroom. B. Suppose example nominal. 1. To express something to happen. The seeds we are supposed to the valuable for us because we have talked a week ago. The concert is supposed to be over before midnight. To express an attitude of action from someone. You are some to be, polite to everyone. Tata is supposed to be dependable. He never lets us down. 3. In the last form, which is actually asserted in a situation where we feel that someone is not what we expected. 1. Those people were supposed to thankful because the government gave them insurance. 2. Tata was supposed to be in Bali, but he missed the plan. Question 1. You're supposed to be doing homework now. A. Library. B. Parent. C. Teacher. D. Police officer. 2. Parent use substitute to finish that a false is true. 3. They blah 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 to ask the internet. A are left, B are allowed to do, C is allowed to. 4. Blah 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 blah. Dana blah 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 invite her friend. A is allowed to, B does left, C are allowed to. That's my parent presentation. If there are mistakes,
Okay, students, please answer the questions. Yang dijawab nomor 3 dan 4 saja. Ya, silakan.
I will answer question number 4. Blah blah blah. Dana blah 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 invite your friend. A is allowed to. Thank you.
Okay, good. One more. Number 3.
Here I will answer the question number 3. They blah 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 to ask the internet. B are allowed to.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can close the PowerPoint. All right, so that's all about the presentation. Would you please stop recording?